Hello, my loves. Welcome to another episode with your girl. And this is Divine Conversations with Self, a divine space to create, grow, and simply just be with yours truly, Jala Symone. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another episode. It has been ages, okay? And let me tell y'all how I recorded an episode last week and the mic cut off. But it's okay because God didn't want us to talk about that. You feel me? He really didn't want us to talk about that. So we're gonna get right into the episode this week. Just a little catch up with me, at least. I've been doing good. I feel like I'm on a better path now. Recently was my birthday, so your girl is another year older. Is giving rich, hot auntie, baby. Okay. But nonetheless, I'm just very grateful to see another year of life. I'm just so grateful for everyone who celebrated it with me, who continues to celebrate me. And it's just so beautiful to really spend your birthday with your friends. And I'm not saying that any of my friends, I thought oh, we might not be friends with you. But no, I'm just so grateful that I've been able to spend my birthday, at least for the past 3 or 4 years, with the same people. And I'm really grateful that my friends show up for me and that they continue to just show me love and, make me feel special on my birthday. That just really means everything to me. It was a leap year this year, so, your girl had to go up, okay? I currently don't have a title for today's episode. I wanted to title it Faith in the Fog, but I'm not sure. So we'll really just see what I end up, putting as our little thing for today. But how are y'all doing? Y'all, let me know. Tap in with me. How we doing today? It is March 1st. Period. It's a new year. It's a new month. I'm really excited to see what God has in store for me. I got a lot of growth and healing in February, which I genuinely feel like I needed. I needed a lot of truth. I needed a lot of transparency so that way I can come out here and show up for y'all as well. So I'm very glad to be back in the collective and to be really, indulging in community with you all. Yeah, so let's get into this. So the first question that I wanted to ask today is, what is your soul hungry for this season? Coming into March, to me, it represents a new year. It represents a time of just truth and blossoming and really just nurturing energy to me anyway. This time last year, I really did spend a lot of time really focusing on my inner world and pouring into my community and pouring into myself, and I want to get back into that, you know what I'm saying? So, two words that I want y'all to just keep in mind is just risk and longevity. Understanding the development of the process, understanding the development of just our journey and our truth. I just feel like it's a lot of truth that's coming for us, that we need to identify and that we need to come to an agreement with to some degree, whether we choose to change or whether we choose to stay. That's all up to you. I feel like I've gained a lot of opportunities within these last couple of months, and I realized that I'm a runner, which is funny because, well, not to say funny, but it's ironic simply because of the fact that I have ran track my whole life. And at the age of about maybe 21, 22, I finally um, stopped running. And I think that it's just so much deeper than just running track and running. And it just shows up in your life in many, many different ways. But what is my soul hungry for this season is honestly connectivity and its passion. My soul is just so hungry for passion and so hungry for this void to be filled. I wouldn't say that I'm lonely. I wouldn't say that I experience any feelings or emotions of loneliness, but I do feel like, I want friends. Who doesn't want friends? Who doesn't want a man? Who doesn't want to feel loved? Who doesn't want to feel supportive, And I feel like my hunger began to cause me to be very, what's the word? It became me to be, I feel like it made me stagnant in a way because it made me so focused on being connected with people and so focused on friends and a man and other things where I lost sight of my purpose. I lost sight of the other things that were working in my life, and even with me losing my job and not having a job from December to February, it also just shows me how much like I should have more so been focusing on myself and taking that time to really just pour into me, because while I'm working and stuff, like I play a lot of roles at the end of the day, okay? And I do feel like as women, as men, as people, period, we play a lot of roles in life that we don't really sign up for necessarily. They're not voluntary roles. Usually they're roles that are demanded of us through our lives that we live on a daily basis. So, and it can be very straining. And I realized at the end of the day, like I needed a lot of rest and I needed a lot of love. And even though I wasn't able to get those things from other people, I would be able to get those things for myself, because you don't want to start involving yourself in situations or things where you are now in a space of being consumed in a way. And I watched that Tyler Perry movie, Mia Culpa, right? That joint was good, 10 out of 10. Y'all gotta go watch. In the movie, something that really stuck out to me was the lady was talking to her about a snake. And she was like, one thing about a snake is a snake doesn't just devour their prey off bat. They get close, they get into striking distance, so that way then they can attack you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I realize more and more who my real friends are and the people that are there for me. And it also just shows me more about myself, because it's just like it's been a lot. I want to say a lot. No, let me not say a lot. But I'm realizing the side of me that like clings to people, especially clinging to people when I'm not, 100% within myself. You know what I'm saying? Feeling this fear of loss, or feeling this fear of just letting go and it never returning back to me, and realizing that like that can't be my end all be all. You know what I'm saying? So I realized that like I need to connect with myself. I need to have days I can connect with myself. Just really understanding a level of balance and priority in your life, because we all have our own lives to live. And as much as I would love to just be around my friends all the time and all this stuff, it really does take away from your problems, and it takes away from your truth, and it takes away from the things that you got going on. And like we have to focus, you know what I'm saying? We have goals to do, we have things that we want to build. And I think that it also contributes to the fact that I'm running, I do a lot of running. You know what I'm saying? And it's just easy for me to run into someone else than to focus on my own problems. Everyone's different, you know what I'm saying? This is a season that I feel like I really want to study myself. I want to take more days out the week to really just dig deeper and really get into it, with myself. So I'm doing that today for sure. And I'm probably going to revisit that again on Monday as well. So now that we've gotten that out the way of like just understanding what it is that your soul is hungry for, I would like to ask you another question. What do you do in moments when things don't turn out how you thought? You know what I'm saying? And really just talking about passion and understanding the level of passion and what it has to do with the creativity that we express to others, to ourselves, and what that means to us. So what do you do in moments when things don't turn out how we thought? One thing that I usually do is, what do I be doing? I think that's what I be doing, y'all. What my soul is hungry for, I'm indulging in those things. I'm indulging in connecting to people. I'm indulging in consuming myself with other people. In moments that I feel like things are not working out for me, I shut down. When I'm not like fully feel like I can do something for myself, I shut down and I kind of just act like, oh, I won't be able to do this. And it's been affecting me in a lot of ways. It's affecting my podcast. It's affecting my YouTube channel. And it's really gave me a better perspective, or a bigger perspective on my purpose and my alignment in life. I did watch, it's called Restoring Passion by Sarah Jakes Roberts. She was in John 21, verse 15, talking about Peter and talking about when he had denied Jesus, and talking about his passion for Christ, his passion for those things. And I want to talk about passion, and I want to talk about how it's affecting my life and what that looks like for me, and some of the things that I also received from this video. Number one, you have to lose your passion in seasons, so that way you are able to move into the next season. Disappointment is to be appointed by God. Not everything is going to work out the way that we want it to work out. And we need to identify what we do in those moments that things don't work out for us. And we need to find ways that are going to be healthy for us to move forward in light and in love. Sometimes it costs your confidence to do what you love, and you need to be in position so God can use you. And through life, this is how God repositions you. I lost my job. I haven't had a job in 3 months. I now have a job. Yay me. And I do feel like sometimes I'm so focused on the job and I'm so focused on how I'm going to live and how I'm going to make money that I lose sight of how God has provided for me before I had the job, how I lost sight of like the certain things that, was able for me to create YouTube and create podcasts, just thinking way too much, spending a lot of time thinking. And at the end of the day, we have to understand and realize that God will position us and then we just need to get out our head. God has already prepared the way and he's still preparing you. You know what I'm saying? Like now is a time that he's preparing you. The way is already made. You know what I'm saying? And I want to share this affirmation that says, I am at the right place at the right time. Holy Spirit, root me again. I position my heart. I am fighting for my flame. I'm fighting for my passion. I'm going for the things that I want to do because at the end of the day, I deserve to be better. I deserve to be better for me. I deserve to be better for my family, my friends, all of that. And just because people aren't talking to you, or just because you might not feel like everyone is in your face every single day. And I feel like I realize that I feel that one reason why I think that us, at least in this era of our 20s, kind of feel that level of connectivity or that level of missing out is because, we spent all of elementary, middle, high school, and if you went to college, you spent your college days, you see your friends every day. You know what I'm saying? You build community with the people that you have that you build community, right? And within that community, this is a community that you built over 4 years with people that you've seen every single day. And I'm realizing now, like I have friends that I've met in August that I love and I cherish, but I feel like, oh, well, I don't see them every day or I don't talk to them all the time, so they can't be my friend, which is not true. You know what I'm saying? We're all living our lives. We're all doing things that is like, aiding to the things that are creating our passions and things like that. And we have to pay attention to when we're indulging in things that is either from God or from just our flesh, because our flesh wants community, yes, but our soul can find community in other ways that doesn't require us to be in people's face all the time, basically. Yeah. So passion begins in your soul. That's what I believe. I believe that passion begins in your heart. It doesn't come from your mind. It doesn't come from the things that you think. I feel that it comes from the things that you feel. And it's just time for us to start living for our soul. And I feel like in 2022 is when I really began living in a world more focused on what's feeding my soul, because I am who God wants me to be. And I want to be who God wants me to be. And I show up as that. And I don't show up as, or not who I wanted to be, because if I was who I wanted to be, I would not be where I am today, because I don't even know who that girl was that I thought I was going to be when I was 13. And now I'm 10 years later and I am a woman of such valor in so many ways. And I feel like I've kind of tried to convince myself that I'm less than because of these physical, worldly things. But at the end of the day, I have a lot of achievements within myself. Like, I'm able to create connections with people. I'm able to identify these things about myself. I'm able to study what I have going on and really, be real with myself about the things that I'm indulging in and really feeding my spirit with. Am I really feeding my spirit? I'm able to discern whether I am actually being truthful with myself about the things that I am giving. If that makes sense. Like, the things that are coming out of my mouth, I know that this is something that's coming from God. I know that this is something that I'm meant to share. And I really just want this episode to be a recap and just a coming together for us, because it's been months. A lot happens behind the scenes, and I wish I could share everything, but everything isn't meant to be shared, and not everything is meant for that publicity. But I just want to continue to have a space that we can come and just regroup, whether that's once a week, whether that's 3 times a week. Just something is better than nothing. And I feel like y'all deserve that. I feel like I deserve that. And I feel like I've worked really hard to get to where I am, and it deserves to be shared. And you work really hard to get to where you are. And y'all, I literally am just so kind of nervous. I will be honest. I'm nervous because it's just like I want to say the right things and I want to make sense. Sometimes when I'm listening to myself talk during these times, it's just like it's not making sense. You sound passionate, but it's not making sense. But I feel like that is just the enemy attacking my mind to get me to stop talking or to create these stutters or create these sentences that might be jumbled. But I'm qualified. And that's my affirmation for today. I am qualified. Only I can fulfill my purpose. There are just so many things that I believe that we are anointed. That we are anointed. And when we are anointed by God, it is so that we can do what is aligned for us. There's a specific assignment that only you can do. When you are out of position, God is also out of position. And we have to stay in position through it all. I will not quit when the pressure comes. I will not quit when the pressure comes. Another affirmation I'd like to share is I am evolving through life situations. Passion is the mystery of the miracle that brought you to this moment. It's the dream, it's the vision, it's the feeling. Passion is in the fact that I can believe in things that are misunderstood with no explanation. My testimonies and proof of resilience. I'm protecting my passion. And I appreciate my community for their understanding. So this life, this journey will be about the love and the passion. It will be about how you showed up at your worst and your best. It's not judgment. It's simply your choice. It's simply truth. That's what I think, because I feel like, they're always talking about judgment. And I feel like when we compare our passing through life as judgment, it creates fear and it creates doubt, because I don't want to do anything wrong and I don't want to do anything that's going to disappoint God. I'm not going to do anything that disappoints my family. But in reality, it's not about that. It's about your truth and it's about your choice. Because at the end of the day, that's one beautiful thing that we have as humans as we live this life is choice. And it is all about my discipline and my connection to a purpose that is bigger than me. My passion is not connected to results. I'm effective when I'm disciplined and connected. We sacrifice our passion, and don't allow your failures or achievements to dictate your passion. God is building strength in you through your hardships, through the love you receive. And remember when you loved who you were and doing things you didn't know you could? It's about faith, faith in the fog. Don't worry about being effective. Just stay in a space of love, because, and I realize that more and more because, y'all, I've never been in a relationship before. And one thing that I'm realizing through this level of intimacy is the truth behind the things that like you choose to be a part of and the things that you actually like and actually care about. Like I could tell that this man actually cares about me. He actually cares about me. And it shows me that like there's other people in my life that don't care about me. And then it's like there's sometimes in our lives where we really try to create fake fictions and fake things to kind of give us that level of, I don't know. I don't know what it is, because I feel like there were times where I felt like, oh, I'm making this, I'm making it up. But am I really making it up, or is it discernment? And I think that's what we really need to continue to question. Is it being made up, or is it discernment? And pray about it. The answer will come, period. Think less and get out of your head. I produce to see glory that saves souls, that plants seeds, that grows forests. I want to plant seeds within you. I want to plant seeds within generations and generations to come. I want people to see me and see God. I want people to see me and see love. I want God to see me and see passion and truth and authenticity. I believe I can plant seeds that will multiply. I am growing in community and grounding. You have to be hungry for glory to reposition. I want to be positioned so that my passion can plant seeds and glorify God and the work being done within me. And I just ask y'all, because we finna wrap it up. We finna wrap it up right now. I just ask y'all to really create an intention for this month to reframe your position and bring yourself closer to God. What are some things you want to feel this year? What are some things that you want to feel this year? Let me tell y'all some things that I want to feel, okay? I want to feel passion. I want to feel support. I want to feel love. I want to feel happiness. I want to feel peace. I want to feel thrill. I want to feel grace. I want to feel this flame. I want to feel like the will to share. I want to feel creative. I want to feel the things that really just makes me so bubbly. I want to feel that childlike spirit of myself. I want to feel that level of responsibility and stability and discipline. I want to feel the things that protect and really nurture what it is that God has for me, because I just feel like I really have been in my head so much trying to understand and trying to see the logic behind things that I should have just been feeling. And I'm just ready to get back to the intimacy. I'm ready to get back to the intimacy with y'all and really in nurturing the friendships and the friends that I do have and really nurturing myself. Come on, like I want to love me. I want me to have some me time, like real rep. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I deserve that. And like I miss asking myself questions and having conversations with myself and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I've been spending so much time alone and then not really spending time alone. You know what I mean? So that's that, y'all. And that's on period, okay? Because let me read this verse for y'all, right? Lamentations 3:22 through 23. The Lord's love never ends, his mercies never stop. They are new every morning. And I feel like that is another reminder for us to know and be aware of the fact that every day is a new day. Yesterday, I was throwing up. That alcohol throw up. You feel me? Today I feel great. I feel renewed. I feel refreshed. I feel ready. I thought today was Monday, low key. I woke up and thought today was Monday. It's Friday, Bookie. Okay. So I just feel like that is a reminder. I want to remind you all to go after your passions and your desires and your flames. And I want to encourage you to continue to fight and continue to get with it. Because, baby, I'm over here fighting every single day to get y'all a podcast episode and get y'all a YouTube episode because I'm passionate about this space. I'm passionate about the things that I create. I'm passionate about what I share. I'm passionate and I care. I care about all the people that I know and all the people that I don't know. I care so much. And sometimes it could be very consuming and can feel like it's going nowhere. And it's just like, I do feel like, why continue to pour into people who aren't listening and pour into the people who choose to listen? You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. I feel like I've been spending a lot of my words in spaces where I could have been sharing them with y'all. And I'm committed to this space. I am committed to this space and I'm committed to this work. I don't even know what this work is, but I'm committed to it. And I look forward to what it's going to bring into my life. And I know that God is going to see all of it through for me. And I know he's going to see it all through for you guys. I love y'all so much. Continue to connect with me on Instagram. I made a new Instagram page. Just connect with me on Instagram at Planet Resilient. I'll just link it down below because there's a bunch of threes in there. Don't really remember where they are. Also, Planet Resilience on YouTube or Jala Symone. There will be a new vlog coming out. I'm still in the midst of recording my birthday vlog because, I've been everywhere and this is a week event, baby. It's a holiday, okay? And I will catch y'all another day. Wishing you guys many blessings and love and grace, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.